Aloha, it's Jennifer from Wisdom Flow Yoga. Let's make some spinach enchiladas, and they're vegan. So you're going to want to pause here and get all the ingredients, go shopping, and then come back to this video. We'll start with the onions, carrots, and peppers. I like to chop them using the Cuisinart. It's much more efficient. Make sure you rough chop them. Don't get them too wet. So once you have the onions, the carrots, and all of the peppers rough chopped, then you will start your skillet, put in the olive oil, and add the onions, peppers, and carrots. They're the thickest, so they need to soften and saute first before we add the more tender elements like the herbs and the garlic. Stir it up and get everything covered with oil and then let it simmer. And while the onions, carrots, and peppers are simmering, you can get your herbs and garlic ready. Again, I use the Cuisinart, highly recommend it. You can chop herbs so easily and get your pulverized garlic in there and then add that to the mix. The onions should be nice and clear when you add the herbs and the garlic. Now, let's put everything else in the bowl. The green chilies, the rice, the beans and the corn, the cumin, salt and pepper, and that 2 tablespoons of Bragg's aminos. Now, here's your sour supreme, put that in there too. And then you'll stir everything up and set that bowl aside. Now add the cleaned baby spinach into the skillet and cover it. While the spinach is steaming, chop your olives. We use the chopped olives for topping on the enchiladas. I buy the pitted Kalamata olives, from Costco, and just chop those with the Cuisinart, and they're delicious. So about a cup of those, get them chopped, set them aside. And then when your spinach is done softening and cooking, put the contents of the skillet into the bowl. Stir it all up, and then you're ready to roll up some enchiladas. Putting parchment paper in the pan makes it really easy to take the enchiladas out. You want to roll them up very tight, so get your little fingers in there and tuck the end under the goo. You're putting about 3/4 of a cup of the filling in each enchilada or each tortilla. And we're using Rudy's gluten-free tortillas here. You can also use a combination corn and flour tortilla. Corn tortillas are generally a little too stiff and cracky, and the rolling process can be very unpleasant. I don't like soaking them in oil to get them soft enough to roll up. So highly recommend Rudy's gluten-free or the combo corn and flour tortillas. All right, once your pans are filled, now we pour the enchilada sauce on top. Get them all gooey and covered. You want them to be quite saucy. And then covering with nutritional yeast if you want to stay with the vegan variety. And here we're doing 50/50 vegan and 1/2 vegetarian with some organic shredded cheese on top. On top of the nutritional yeast and cheese, your olives. And then you're going to bake these at 350 for about 25 minutes. You'll smell them. And when it's time to take them out, look how nice and easy that is. Whoops, left one in. But the parchment paper makes it easy to take out of the pan, and then you can serve right from a flat surface off the parchment paper. These are wonderful with guacamole on top, or even just some slices of fresh avocado on top. Just really make it a delicious meal. And you know how much nutritious food is in the center of them. So there you have your spinach enchiladas, vegan or vegetarian. Enjoy.